Unfortunately, it's the same period that I was married, and it seems like...
Celebrities have proven to be among the most unstable people in marriage. Some highly celebrated marriages are collapsing because a partner is getting old and their interests are changing. You will wonder why a marriage will hit a rock because nature takes its place. You might still doubt if such happens. Watch this video to get your evidence. Number 30. Ryan Phillippe and Reese Witherspoon. When Ryan Phillippe and Reese Witherspoon met on the set of Cruel Intentions in 1999, they thought it was just another actor and actress meeting session. They never knew it was a bone of my bone situation coming up for them. A few days after getting to work together on set, a new emotion beyond the professional connection grew. The emotion was so strong that they couldn't risk disconnecting from each other. In a short time, the two lovebirds made their relationship official in an engagement, and what came thereafter was a journey into forever, marriage. The couple did not spare the audience from feeling the great love in their marriage. In 2006, 7 years after their marriage, Ryan pulled off a scene by playfully smacking Reese's butt as she rose to get her award in Golden Globe for her remarkable performance in Walk the Line. This love gesture made everyone believe everything was going on fine in their marriage. Later that year, it turned out that the couple were dealing with a serious issue. How? The news of their divorce came shockingly later that same year, and what looked like a perfect marriage was a sinking boat. Further details from the news revealed that Ryan was cheating on Reese with the Australian actress Abby Cornish. Strangely, Ryan met Abby on a movie set, Stop Loss, in 2006, like he met Reese some years ago. The new lovebirds didn't allow public outbursts and comments to stop their love. After Reese and Ryan divorced, Ryan solidified his relationship with Abby after the two moved into each other's apartments in Los Angeles. It is worth noting that Abby is 6 years younger than Reese. Number 29. Marilyn Manson and Dita Von Teese. Have you heard Marilyn Manson's music? The first thing that comes to mind as you nod your head for confirmation is his eccentric style, which some find provocative. His unique style could be scary and annoying sometimes. However, many fans like him that way. Do you know that the Antichrist superstar crooner was once married to the burlesque dancer, actress, and model Dita Von Teese? The two married in 2005. Marilyn is 33, while Dita is 37. By 2007, it wasn't a love affair between the couple again, but a hate affair. Dita raised a divorce suit against Marilyn, citing that she can no longer cope with his extramarital affairs and substance use. She revealed in an interview with the UK Sunday Telegraph that another woman is at the heart of Marilyn. The strange woman was a 19-year-old Evan Rachel Wood. Did Dita and Wood end up writing a sweet love story? No, sorry for the shocker. Although Wood appeared in the Heart-Shaped Glass music video, they got engaged. They never tied the knot. Why? Things went south. Wood made a maltreatment allegation against Dita. The allegation wrecked their relationship and almost wrecked Dita's career after being pulled from his record label. Number 28. Eddie Cibrian and Brandi Glanville. Eddie Cibrian, the superstar actor, married model, and The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Brandi Glanville in 2001. Everything started on a good note for them. They shared good times rooted in deep love and care. However, in 2009, there was a new narrative. Eddie Cibrian, then 36, co-starred with the popular country music superstar LeAnn Rimes in a Lifetime movie, Northern Lights. Starting with the movie project, the two shared a very close relationship, one with a romantic undertone. You know how celebrities react to rumors. Eddie refuted the claims suggesting a relationship between him and LeAnn. He said, "It is a fabricated story that uses random snapshots as connective tissue to create a scandalous relationship." With fingers crossed, everyone was mute on the observation seat, waiting as things unfolded. Things began to twist in favor of the so-called friends Eddie and LeAnn. Eddie divorced his wife, Brandi. The same year LeAnn divorced Dean Sharamid in 2009. Scenes that unfolded after the strange divorce revealed news about a relationship between the two. Within a short time, the love partners married. Do you know that Brandi Glanville, Eddie's former wife, was a year and a few months older than Eddie? However, LeAnn, who later came into the picture, was almost 10 years younger than Eddie. With that given information, you can guess what played out. Number 27. Robert Rodriguez and Elizabeth Avalon. Robert Rodriguez, a director, met his heartthrob Elizabeth Avalon. a movie practitioner taking the producer role. The lovebirds shared splendid moments leading to their marriage in 1990. However, in 2006, Robert met with the muse Robert McGowan while filming the movie Grindhouse. While filming the movie, Rodriguez's marriage with his 16 years partner was falling apart due to his new strange interest in McGowan, an actress in the movie. Rodriguez was ready to devote everything to his new strange interest, hence dashing off his marriage, a move that turned out to be a big regret for him. When they separated, Elizabeth was 49 years old, while McGowan, the new lady, was 33 years old. Regret came crashing down on Rodriguez after his marriage to McGowan was marred by a controversial divorce. McGowan raised misconduct allegations against the disgraced movie mogul Harvey Weinstein, whose company produced Grindhouse. The bounce effect of the allegation and legal brawl sank her marriage to Robert. Rodriguez was left to count his losses, starting with his 16-year failed marriage and disappointment. The good news is that even after divorce, Rodriguez still shares a good professional relationship with his former wife, Elizabeth Avalon. Number 26. Barbra Streisand and Elliott Gould. Elliott Gould met Barbra Streisand on Broadway in 1961, then moved further to marry in 1963. The fast-rising fame of Barbie Streisand imposed great pressure on the marriage. As Elliott revealed, the difficulty caused the couple to grow apart. Talking about growing apart, it was evident that Elliott grew apart from Jennifer Bogart. Jennifer was 10 years younger than Barbra. What better motivation could Elliott have? Number 25. Tom Cruise. The iconic movie actor, Tom Cruise was not just mastering his way in the air in the 1986 blockbuster movie, Top Gun. He was also a master of manipulation in his relationship. In 1986, when Tom was some distance from fame, he married the superstar actress Mimi Rogers, who had already made a name for herself in the movie Gung Ho. By 1989, Tom became a widely recognized actor, making him one of the most sought-after actors. The popularity also came with a bonus of great admiration from ladies. In 1990, the 29-year-old movie star met Nicole Kidman on the set of Days of Thunder. The year the movie got to the cinema, Tom divorced his 34-year-old wife, Mimi Rogers, and tied the knot with the 22-year-old Nicole Kidman, which turned out to be a transition to a younger partner. However, it didn't stop there. Nicole wasn't 20 forever. In 2001, Tom Cruise sidelined Nicole, went ahead in a relationship with Penelope Cruz, and served Nicole with a divorce letter. The juicy part was that Penelope was also younger. She was 27, while the newly divorced Nicole was 34. 2004 marked another year to change the lubrication oil. Penelope was already in her 30s, so she was off the market to Tom. Tom hitched up another relationship with Katie Holmes. Katie was 27, while the movie icon, Tom, was 44 years old. Not long after, observers came up with the fact that Tom ended up divorcing his wives when they were either 34 or 33. Looking at the story, they aren't far from the truth. Number 24. Jesse James and Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock was a great actress, commanding the interest of vast fans worldwide, yet she was unlucky in choosing a life partner. Sandra married Jesse in 2005. It was Sandra's first marriage and Jesse's third marriage. The couple welcomed 3 kids together. However, the marriage was marked by the turbulent storm of Jesse's cheating, with many ladies coming up against Jesse to have cheated with them. To maintain her sanity, Sandra divorced Jesse in 2010. Not long after, Jesse moved on with TV personality and tattoo artist Kat Von D. Kat was 18 years younger than Sandra. Number 23. Rosemary Clooney and Jose Ferrer. The musician and author Rosemary Clooney married Jose Ferrer, a Puerto Rican actor and director, in 1953. The couple had a hiatus after some unresolved issues. Later, they remarried in 1964. The whole divorce and remarriage saga wasn't enough to change the heart of Jose from adultery. 3 years later, Rosemary realized that Jose had another woman outside their marriage. The lady in question was Stella Magee. Stella is 10 years younger than Rosemary. After Rosemary and Jose divorced, Stella took the vacant space in Jose's life. Number 22. Evan McGregor and Eve Mavrakis. Evan McGregor is a Scottish actor, director, and producer known for his role in Star Wars. Another interesting thing to know is that the actor was married to the French production designer Eve Mavrakis. However, the couple divorced in 2017 after a war-torn legal case bordering on child support and separation terms. Eve Mavrakis believed that Evan cheated on her with another woman, leading to a lack of trust, and subsequently terminating the two-decade marriage. You must be surprised how long the marriage lasted before the strange separation. As of the time of separation in 2017, Evan was 47, while Eve was already 51. Age is just a number, a belief that started becoming a big focus of the marriage. Evan reconsidered his love decision and chose a younger partner, Mary Elizabeth Winstead. The two met when Evan was on set for the movie Fargo. News of cheating brimmed the internet when the duo was captured kissing. Following Evan's divorce, he married his young new heartthrob, leaving several mean comments to trail behind unattended. Number 21. Heidi Klum and Seal. Heidi married Seal in 2005 and shared 4 children. As the marriage grew older, Heidi realized she couldn't endure Seal's hard partying lifestyle and temper. In 2012, she filed a divorce lawsuit on the grounds of irreconcilable differences. The runway model and host found love again in 2018, tangling up with Tom Cowlitz. To the new couple, age was not a barrier. Heidi is 51 while Tom is 35, making up to 16 years age difference. Number 20. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner. Did you see the media hype, Bennifer, in 2003? Bennifer was a media term coined to portray the celebrity relationship between super actor Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez. The hype faded into thin air in 2004 when the two celebrated celebrities snapped off from their relationship. Ben moved on to marry Jennifer Garner in 2005. She was 33, 2 years younger than Lopez. The marriage survived a decade, while in 2015, things began to reverse. The couple separated, and the divorce court proceeding was finalized 3 years later. Moving from the divorce, Ben rebounded with Lindsay Shukus, a Saturday Night Live producer. Rumors have it that they started their love relationship in 2013. Ben's big advantage in the new relationship was that Lindsay was 33 years old. Lindsay was approximately 16 years younger than Ben's former wife. The relationship endured for a year before splitting. From there on, Ben hitched up with Ana de Armas, a lady in her early 30s. The relationship lasted for a while, but because of differences in interest, they separated in 2020. At this point, the then media hype became a fulfilled prophecy. Ben and Jennifer Lopez rekindled their old 2-decade love and got married. Unfortunately, it wasn't a happily ever after affair. The couple separated a few years later. Number 19. Anna Faris and Chris Pratt. Anna Faris and Chris Pratt made an enviable Hollywood couple after their marriage in 2009 in Bali. However, after 8 years of marriage, the couple revealed difficulty walking together. They couldn't please the world any longer and suffered silently. A year later, Chris Pratt moved on with Katherine Schwarzenegger. Katherine, 30 years old, is 13 years younger than Anna Faris. That is a great advantage for Chris. Number 18. Mark Anthony and Jennifer Lopez. Before Jenny hitched up with Ben Affleck, she wasn't staying single, waiting for the right moment to get back to Ben. She was married to the salsa legend Mark Anthony. The top-selling salsa artist of all time married Jennifer Lopez in 2004. The couple beautified the marriage and welcomed their 2 adorable kids, Max and Emmy. Unfortunately, the marriage got stuck, and they couldn't do anything to salvage the situation other than to move on and go their separate ways. In 2011, the couple put a full stop to their relationship. During this turbulent time, Mark put together his broken heart after falling in love with Shannon DeLima. Following his divorce from Lopez, he didn't hesitate to take the forever journey with his newfound love. Shannon was a 23-year-old beautiful lady compared to Lopez, who was 41, while Mark was 42. The reverse of the new relationship was that it didn't last long. Mark and Shannon untied the marriage knot in 2016. You trust Mark. He doesn't give up finding a younger, better half. This time, the catch was big. He came across the model and former Miss Universe contestant, Nadia Ferreira. She was a whopping 31 years younger than Mark. Such a big catch. The lovebirds married in 2023, and the couple has been sharing very enviable, adorable moments. Number 17. Johnny Depp and Vanessa Paradis. Johnny Depp and Vanessa Paradis shared a long history of love and togetherness, lasting 14 years. The relationship might not have passed through the legal process, but it was not short of solidity and commitment. The couple welcomed 2 kids, daughter Lily Rose and son Jack. A turnaround in the relationship started when Johnny co-starred with Amber Heard in 2011 when filming the movie The Rum Diary. Following the movie, the two started a love relationship, leading to the breakup between Johnny and Vanessa. After the divorce, Johnny tangled with Amber and married in 2015. Amber was 28 years old, 14 years younger than Vanessa. Number 16. Rowan Atkinson and Sunetra Sastry. The name Rowan Atkinson doesn't ring a bell in many people's ears, unlike the popular name Mr. Bean. Hearing that name, almost everyone will respond enthusiastically, "I know him, he is a popular British comedian." When the news of Mr. Bean's divorce from Sunetra Sastry struck the internet, everyone doubted, presuming it could be another comedy stunt from the prolific comedian. It turned out that it wasn't a comedy stunt, truly. The 23-year-old marriage had come to a halt. Everyone was left bewildered about what could have happened. The question didn't linger for long before a defined answer faced everyone in their face. A new wave of news swirled through the internet about Mr. Bean getting into a relationship with the 31-year-old actress, Louise Ford. The hastiness in the new relationship didn't go unnoticed by the presiding judge, who was over the divorce case between Mr. Bean and his old wife, Sunetra. He described the strange act as unreasonable behavior. The divorce didn't take so much time. Mr. Bean was left freely to start a new journey with the fresh blood bride. We just pray that the new bride won't get old and move off the catalog. Number 15. Rod Stewart and Alana Stewart. Beyond Rod Stewart's spectacular appearance in the movie, a deep look should be made at his close relationship with younger partners. Rod started his love journey with Alana Stewart in 1979, both sharing the same age, 34 years. In 1983, Rod's perspective toward ladies changed. He created an obsession with younger ladies. Alana was the first victim of this new reality. Rod left Alana to marry model Kelly Emberg, who was 24 when Alana was 38. The 12 years difference was enough pleasure for Rod. Moving on from there, Rod married Rachel Hunter and finally Penny Lancaster. One thing similar to these ladies is that they are all younger than each other. Number 14. Ronnie Wood and Joe Wood. Ronnie Wood is a big guitarist for the iconic music group, the Rolling Stones. Ronnie met Joe in 1977 and tied the knot in 1985. What came thereafter was a long time of love and romance. The hard-partying couple shared a moment of perfect compatibility, until Ronnie met someone who could party harder. Ronnie came across the 18-year-old Ekaterina Ivanova, a cocktail waitress. The alcohol and party-loving Ronnie saw the great connection in Ekaterina. The situation after their unreasonable closeness led to the collapse of Ronnie and Joe's marriage. After the divorce, the two compatible partners shared months of a relationship before their separation, leading to Ronnie marrying the 30-year-old Sally Humphrey in 2012. Number 13. Gwen Stefani and Gavin Rossdale. Let's describe Gwen Stefani and Gavin Rossdale's marriage as the music family in 2002. With the perfect career match between the two, one could assume the same unity in the marriage. At the beginning, the marriage looked like a perfect match, and it was like that until 2016 when the couple announced their divorce, putting large numbers of fans in great surprise. The big reason for the divorce was centered on Gavin Rossdale's adultery. When it came to Gwen paying back, she married Blake Shelton. Blake was 7 years younger than Gwen and 11 years younger than Gavin. Number 12. Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston. Talk about a good-looking and sexy actor, Brad Pitt is certain to make anyone's top list. When the actor tied the knot with Jennifer Aniston in 2000, the media burst with the news. The marriage became one of the biggest in Hollywood. 5 years into the marriage, the hype waned. A new turn came when Brad met Jolie on the movie set, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. After about 10 years of relationship, the couple tied the knot in 2014. Jolie was just a year younger than Jennifer, which doesn't make much difference. The couple shared a wonderful moment. They had many children, including 3 adopted children and 3 biological children. The 2 years marriage entered its expiry date in 2016, leaving the couple to battle a series of turbulent legal proceedings over the divorce. The couple became weary following the long court case. Fortunately, the moment came to an end in 2024. After having the relieved sigh and the partners went their separate ways, Brad took the love-searching lens and found another better half, Inez de Ramon. The new partner and a model is 30 years younger than Brad, which makes her a good cooling-off partner. Number 11. Rick Ocasek and Suzanne Ocasek. Rick's marriage to Suzanne in 1971 brought the businesswoman and entrepreneur into the limelight. The marriage was a clear definition of a grand-style wedding. Everything was going fine in the marriage until 1987, when interest began to change, and Rick started building a fascination for the 19-years-old Pauline Poroskova. In 1918-9, the inseparable lovers tied the knot till 2019 when Rick passed away. Number 10. Sean Penn and Robin Wright. Sean Penn and Robin Wright were another couple of actors whose love story started from a professional level. The two first met on the set of the 1988 movie State of Grace. However, they maintained their relationship on a professional level till 1990. Growing the newfound emotion, the couple married in 1996. Along the line, it turned out that Sean couldn't keep his eyes off ladies apart from his wife, especially the younger ones. This weakness of Sean almost cost the marriage in 2008. Sean was rumored to be dating a model, Petra Nemkova, that same year. The side attraction in Petra was that she was way younger than Robin, who was 43, while Petra was 28, and Sean, 48. Although the marriage overcame a divorce lawsuit in 2008, it couldn't in 2010. Right away from there, Sean started a relationship with Scarlett Johansson, who was 26 years old then. Moving on from there, he was wrapped up in a relationship with several other younger ladies, marrying Layla George in 2020. His marriage with Layla also ended, and Sean moved on with another partner much younger, making up the word, the younger the better. Number 9. Kelsey Grammer and Camille Grammer. Kelsey Grammer and Camille Grammer married in 1997, sharing great love and wonderful children. Rumors began to swirl in the media that Kelsey was engaged with a very young 29-year-old British flight attendant, Kate Walsh. Following the news, Kelsey came with the shocker after coming up with a divorce against his wife. After the divorce, Kelsey fulfilled his desire by marrying Kate. Number 8. Jason Aldean and Jessica Ussery. Netizens were left confused when a sultry picture of the popular country musician Jason Aldean came online, revealing him kissing the model and American Idol contestant Brittany Kerr. Following several social media backlashes, Jason issued an apology stating that he had so much to drink in the Hollywood bar, which was the reason for his irrational act. Following the apology, he tried to repair the damage caused by the cheating scandal to his marriage. From the look of things, the repair didn't work. In April 2013, the news came that Jason and Jessica had gone their separate ways. Following the divorce, Jason had nothing to stop him from continuing his relationship with Brittany Kerr, who was 25 years old, 7 years younger than Jessica. Number 7. Mel Gibson and Robin Moore. Mel Gibson and Robin Moore married in 1980 and shared much love and closeness. The couple shared a strong romantic love for almost 3 decades. Mel Gibson impregnated pianist Oksana Grigorieva, who was 39 years old, compared to Robin, who was 53, while Mel was 55. The divorce was tagged as one of the most expensive Hollywood divorces. Number 6. Billy Candup and Mary Louise Parker. A popular saying says that a bird at hand is worth 2 in the bush. Unfortunately, Billy Candup was ready to sacrifice the bird at hand to pursue the 2 in the bush. We thought he should have known better. When the news that Billy was ditching his longtime actress friend and partner, Mary Louise Parker, for a 24-year-old younger lady, Claire Danes, whom he met on the set of the 2004 movie, Stage Beauty, everyone was shocked. The move was nothing but a betrayal. Mary, 39 years old, was already pregnant and expecting a child. Billy, 35 years old, saw Claire as a new opportunity he couldn't wait for. However, the consequence of the wrong judgment stood at the end of the line waiting for him. 4 years later, Billy's relationship with Claire hit a rock. It turned out that Claire was just having a fun moment with Billy, having no defined commitment. On the other hand, Billy was carried away by the young beauty and coziness. They both moved on and ended up with different partners. Number 5. Kris Jenner and Caitlyn Jenner. Kris and Caitlyn Jenner were married for 22 years. In between the season of the divorce, Kris met another heartthrob, Corey Gamble, in 2014. Corey was 44 years old while Caitlyn was 69, making a big gap of 25 years. The big age gap was an advantage for Kris. Number 4. Sylvester Stallone and Sasha Zach. Sylvester Stallone had his fair share of youth and celebrity unstable love life before he outgrew it with maturity. In 1974, Sylvester found love and married Sasha Zach. After enduring an 11-year marriage, the couple put out the marriage flame in 1985. Sylvester had his reason for divorcing Sasha. Sasha was already 35, and Sylvester needed a younger and fresher romance experience. Marrying Brigitte Nielsen, a 22-year-old model in 1985, the marriage faced some challenges that prevented it from lasting more than 2 years. Moving on from Brigitte, the Rambo star hooked up with his current wife, Jennifer Flavin, a 19-year-old lady, and they married immediately after divorcing Brigitte in 1987. Number 3. Willie Nelson and Shirley Nelson. Willie Nelson and Shirley Nelson were a country music couple who shared much love. Behind the love, Willie was also having extramarital affairs with other ladies outside. Willie thought he could do his uncanny affairs secretly. However, he was wrong. A big surprise hit Shirley, the then wife of Willie, when she discovered a hospital bill revealing a young mistress named Connie Kupke giving birth to a baby for her husband. The revelation took her sanity for a moment. To regain her sanity, divorce was the best option. The couple divorced in 1971 while Willie went ahead to marry Connie. What does Willie gain from dumping a celebrity for an ordinary lady? Maybe the 5 years younger age difference. Number 2. Tony Curtis and Janet Leigh. Tony Curtis's marriage to a younger partner was not just incidental. He started his love life with the former superstar actress, Janet Leigh, in 1951. Unfortunately, Janet had to grow older, which was a sin to Tony Curtis. In 1963, Janet was already 35. To Tony, she had outgrown her relevance. Tony went ahead to marry Christine Kaufman, an 18-year damsel. Seems perfect? 1968, another younger lady hooked Tony's heart, leaving him with no option but to marry Leslie Allen, whose age was undisclosed. Then, the changes kept going on. Having wedded 2 other ladies, he married Jill Van Vandenberg, age 27. Jill was 45 years younger than Curtis. The age gap was a legendary one. During this time, Curtis was already advanced in change and decided to hang his boot over his unstable love lifestyle. His marriage with Jill endured for ages, from 1994 till the passing away of Curtis in 2010. Number 1. Patrick Stewart and Wendy Noose. Sir Patrick Stewart joined the A-list of actors who were carried away by the young beauty of another lady, leading to extramarital affairs. This caused an irreparable gap in his marriage. Sir Patrick was married to the super actress Wendy Noose before he allowed his interest to slip away, going ahead to date Lisa Dillian, who was 24 years old and 25 years younger than the 49-year-old Wendy Noose. You have seen celebrities dumped for a younger partner. Which of them do you find highly unexpected and shocking? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Before you go, watch the other videos on your screen.